Hi guys. Today I'm doing not a book review, but it is kind of a book review, but I haven't read the book, so I can't exactly call it a review. And it is on A Walking Disaster, which I was looking at some YouTube accounts the other night after I did my review on A Beautiful Disaster. And I saw in another girl's that she said she flipped to the back of the book and was like, yeah, they're going to make a number two. And I was like, oh my God, why didn't I see this? And I got really curious about it, and I texted my girlfriend who was in love with the book as well, and she was like, oh my God, you gotta find out about it. So I did everything I could, and I looked on the internet, and I'll leave the website down in the description down there. Um, and it was on Jamie McGuire's main website, I guess, for her as the author. And it was about half a page, maybe just on a page. And it was actually a draft from Walking Disasters of what she's done, just to give you an idea of it. And it was so good. It just made me want to read Beautiful Disaster again. It's at the point of view of Travis, which I think if she can pull that off, it's going to be an awesome book. It'll be just as good as the first one, if better, if she can do it, if she does it justice, not just, kind of rushes through it, I guess. I just think that there's so much that she can do with Travis as a character. He's just so dynamic and complex and has so many levels to him, with him being angry, him being sensitive, him being over emotional. I just think that it'll be a lot more complex and a lot more in depth than what Beautiful Disaster will be. I'm just really excited for its release. It's coming out, I think she said, next year. She said in her blog that she knows it's going to be a bit of a wait, but she'd rather do that than really rush it, which I'm glad, because Beautiful Disaster, by the sounds of it, is getting so popular that I'm glad she's taking her time and doing it, because it'll really do it justice. There's just so much in A Beautiful Disaster that when I was reading it the whole time I was thinking, oh, I wonder what Travis is doing right now. And it focused so much on Abby, and it's central, the whole book, it's centered around her. And for people that have read the book, they'll agree with me. There's a couple of bits in the book where there's one part where they have this massive fight, and he storms out, and they break up and all that sort of stuff, and they never talk to each other again. But then she goes back to the apartment with her friend to see the dog, to visit the dog that they got. And he comes back with another girl, and he had no idea she was there. And it'll just be so cool to see it from his point of view. And the way I'm picturing it, that she's from this down there, the link to it, from that half page, it's just going to really touch on his emotions and how he felt and how everything happened. So it'll show how that happened, why he did it, how that whole instance and circumstance came about. So that's going to be really cool, and I think it's going to center a lot on America and Shepley as well, their relationship, which was good, because usually in books like that, all the other characters sort of get lost and jumbled up into it and only focuses on the two people, which it was good because she did still focus on America and Shepley's relationship, because you were just as interested as in them, and you found yourself falling in love with them as well. So I hope she does that and centers around them a little bit more. And there's another in the draft that she's done, which is down there once again. It's the part of the book in Beautiful Disasters from Travis's point of view and America and Shepley's, where they're discussing him buying the dog for her, and Abby's in the other room asleep, and they think she's asleep, and in Beautiful Disaster she's not, and she hears everything, mostly everything, but it's them talking about him buying the dog, and he's sort of, America's trying to get him to admit, you like Abby, you do like Abby, just tell me you like Abby, and he kind of sort of admits it. So it's cool to see that side of it from reading Beautiful Disaster, because I know what's happening on the other side, and that's what I like about those sort of books. It really, really draws you in, and you just want to know everything and everything you can. So yeah, another thing I forgot to mention in my review for A Beautiful Disaster, I wanted to know what you guys thought, who you kind of imagined, because I did the Lucky one as a review, and I said in that, well, obviously because Zac Efron is in the cover and there's a movie to it, everyone that probably read The Lucky One by Nicholas Sparks pictured Zac Efron in their head, and why wouldn't you? He's absolutely gorgeous and amazing. But yeah, I wanted to know what you guys thought and who you guys sort of imagined to play the role, well, to play Travis in A Beautiful Disaster. Me personally, I'm absolutely in love with him, and everyone knows who he is. I'll put a link to the video down there as well, because if no one knows who he is, but I mean everybody knows who he is, but if they haven't seen this film clip of his, it's him written all over. I picture Adam Levine, I think that's how you pronounce his last name, from Maroon 5. That's just who I had pictured in my head for it, just because he's got the whole bad boy exterior, tattoos, he's really sexy, he looks mysterious, but he's got that he looks like he's got that soft side to him. So that's who I pictured for him. And he's got a new music video out, and it's called, well, it's not really new, it's called One More Night, and in it he's actually fighting and boxing. So that's exactly who I pictured. I watched it and thought, wow, that's exactly who I pictured in my head. So yeah, I'd love to know, for the people that have watched my videos, what you guys think and who you guys imagined. I'm really liking doing these videos just because you get your opinion out there, and you know, a lot of people, you can find people that relate to you and like the same sort of stuff that you like, and you can share ideas. And you know, I personally, the books that I read, they're not for everybody, but there might be someone else out there that likes the exact same sort of books that me and all my friends like, and can give us ideas and tell us some books that we'd really like, because it is hard to find a good book. And once you start reading it, you kind of, if there's series and everything like that, you really do get involved in it. And it's nice to read a really good book that, yeah, like Beautiful Disaster, you can read in, you know, a day, and you absolutely fall in love with it, and you just want more, and you just get so passionate about it. So yeah, thanks for that, guys. Like I said, it's not really a review, but it's just a bit of information for you guys that don't know or would really like to read that half sort of page of it. It's really cool. It's just a little bit of a taste of it. Was going to do the book review on the book I'm reading at the moment tonight, but I haven't exactly finished it. It's actually a really good book. It's called On the Island. So I'm either going to do that tomorrow night, depending if I finish it all, or tomorrow night I'm going to do, I think it's called like a pet tag, but I want to do my puppy, because he's like my son. His name's Calvin, and he's a little French bulldog, and he's absolutely beautiful. So I might do a pet tag on him tomorrow night and show you guys him. And for those people that have been watching my stuff, and yeah, just to give you a more sense of who I am, and he's like my family. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and please subscribe and everything. Once again, I left the links right down there so you can go and check it out, and please let me know, because I like to get comments and see what you guys think and everything like that. And I am new to YouTube, so it's kind of cool. It's good to see yourself on the web, like the internet. I had like one of the girls at work, was kind of like, oh yeah, I watched it last night. It's like, oh yeah, I know I sent you the link and stuff, but it's weird to know that people watch and, yeah, know what you're saying. And, yeah, it's just weird, but you get used to it. It's quite fun, but it is a lot harder than it does look. Alrighty, well, thanks for that, guys. And I should do another one tomorrow night. It's either going to be on the book or my puppy. So, yeah.